countries lean like tired men along the county line. The silhouettes stretch through the dusk like old regrets through time. The river rolls beneath the bridge where we used to sit for hours before the world got heavier and stole away its colors. The gravel road remembers every truck that passed this way, every dream that left this town and never came to stay. And somewhere in the humid air, beneath that bloodless moon, I still hear echoes of a life that vanished far too soon. These southern shadows know my name. They followed me through every change. Southern shadows all around me, stretching long across my soul. Every mile I leave behind me still somehow won't let me go. Southern shadows keep on calling through the night and through the rain, like ghosts beneath the willow branches, whispering my name again. And no matter where I wander, no matter how far I run, these southern shadows always find me when the day is done. There's an old church near the crossroads with a bell that doesn't ring, and weathered names carved into stone beneath forgotten wings. I stop there every now and then when memories hit too hard, to speak with all the people that I carry in my heart. The screen door of my childhood home still creaks inside my head, and mama's voice still finds me when the nights get long again. Funny how the things you lose never really disappear. They just learn to live beside you through the passing years. And every road I've ever known still somehow leads me home. Southern shadows all around me, stretching long across my soul. Every mile I leave behind me still somehow won't let me go. Southern shadows keep on calling through the dark and through the pain, like old songs drifting from a jukebox down a road washed by the rain. And no matter how life changes or how much I overcome, these southern shadows always find me when the day is done. When the day is done. Maybe we are all just passing through, borrowing time beneath these stars, leaving pieces of ourselves behind in old towns, fields and bars. And maybe every soul carries a place that never truly fades away, a quiet corner of the past that walks beside them every day. Southern shadows all around me, like fingerprints upon my skin. Every lesson, every heartbreak, every place I've ever been. Southern shadows keep on moving with the wind through ancient pines. And someday when they lay me down, I'll finally leave them behind. Till then I'll keep on driving beneath these stars that softly glow, with all my southern shadows following down the road. The cottonwoods were bending low beneath an iron sky. The shadows stretched across the fields like old goodbyes. I stood beside the fence line where the pasture meets the road, watching years of memories disappear beyond the glow. The evening carried whispers from places I once knew, names and faces drifting by like smoke that slipped right through. And every mile behind me felt heavier than before, like all the things I should have said were knocking at the door. On the wings of wind they go, all the dreams I used to know, rising high above the hills, far beyond my reach and will. On the wings of wind they fly, through the clouds and through the night. And I stand here watching still, while the world moves where it will. There's an old barn down the valley where the paint has peeled away, just like every promised time eventually betrayed. The river keeps on moving, though it's seen 1,000 years, carrying forgotten hopes and unremembered tears. I used to think forever was a thing that I could hold, but forever turns to stories once the heart begins to grow old. Now every passing season feels like pages turning thin, and every gust reminds me of where I might have been. On the wings of wind they go, all the loves I couldn't hold, all the words I left unsaid, all the roads I should have led. On the wings of wind they fly, crossing fields beneath the sky. And no matter where they roam, none of them are coming home. Maybe nothing leaving only distant echoes and the memory of our names. On the wings of wind they go, every piece of me I know, every hope and every scar, every prayer beneath the stars. On the wings of wind they rise, fading softly from my eyes. And someday when my journey ends, I'll follow where they've been. Hangs low above the pines, beneath the crimson glow. I've watched these same old stars for years and watched the seasons go. The river rolls beyond the hills the way it always does, while I sit here beside the dark, remembering who I was. The wind moves softly through the trees like whispers from below, carrying names I used to know from lifetimes long ago. And every road I've traveled down still circles through my mind, like ghosts that never learn to leave, no matter how much time. Waiting patiently under the blood moon glow, watching all the years drift by slow. Every dream I carried, every love I used to know, fades like smoke beneath the blood moon glow. Waiting patiently under the blood moon sky, listening to the lonely wind cry. If there's peace beyond these hills, I'll find it when it's time. Till then I'll stay beneath the blood moon sky. I used to chase tomorrow like it owed me something more. I used to think salvation waited somewhere down the road, but every town looked much the same beneath the neon glow. And every answer that I found just led to things I couldn't hold. There's an old church near the valley where the bell no longer rings. The pain has peeled away with time, just like so many things. And standing there last autumn with the leaves upon the ground, I felt the weight of all the years settle without a sound. Waiting patiently under the blood moon glow, watching all the rivers overflow. Every scar I gather, every burden I still tow, shines beneath the blood moon glow. Waiting patiently under the blood moon sky, while another year goes drifting by. I spent enough time running from the truth I couldn't hide. Now I just sit beneath the blood moon sky. every soul grows weary. Maybe every heart grows slow. Maybe life is just a long road, learning what to let go. And maybe all the things we lose never truly disappear. Maybe they become the silence that follows through the years. The moon climbs higher through the dark above the sleeping land. The same old moon that watched me fall and helped me understand that peace was never something waiting at the finish line. It's learning how to carry sorrow without losing your mind. The cold moves deeper through the air, but I don't feel alone. The night and I have shared enough to finally feel like home. And if tomorrow never comes, there's one thing that I know: I spent my life still standing underneath this crimson glow, waiting patiently under the blood moon glow, where all forgotten dreamers go. Every mile behind me shines softer than before, beneath the blood moon glow. Just rest beneath the blood moon sky. I left that town 100 times, but never made it very far. There's something in those back roads still written on my heart. I traded names and changed my ways in places far from home, but every road I took somehow led back to what I know. The years have worn the edges off the anger and the blame, but something settled deeper than a man can ever change. I thought time would bury every scar beneath the ground, but old wounds have a habit of hanging around. Old wounds shows where I belong, long before I knew I was gone, long before the whiskey and the lonely songs, before these tired hands learn to carry on. Old wounds shows where I belong, like rivers know where they run. No matter how far I drove into the night, they were waiting with the morning sun. There's an old motel outside Tulsa where I spent a winter cold, trying to outrun memories that were already in my soul. I met strangers in dim-lit bars who carried pain like mine, and every one of us was looking for something we couldn't find. The jukebox played old heartbreak songs till closing time each night, and every melody reminded me that some ghosts survive. Funny how the things that hurt the most don't leave a mark, you see. They just become the air you breathe eventually. Old wounds shows where I belong, long before these lines were drawn, before the miles piled up beneath my wheels, before I learned how loneliness feels. Old wounds chose where I belong, like shadows stretched at dawn. And every time I thought I'd move beyond them, they were standing there all alone. Maybe healing isn't leaving, maybe healing isn't forgetting. Maybe it's learning how to live beside the ache, without letting it decide everything. Maybe we're all just carrying pieces of places we never escaped, and maybe that's alright. And now the years move slower than they used to in my mind, and I've stopped looking for answers I was never meant to find. The moon still hangs above the fields the way it always did, while I sit here counting blessings mixed with things I never fixed. There's peace inside acceptance that I never understood, the kind that comes when fighting stops and silence feels enough. I can't rewrite the chapters that became a part of me, but I don't hate them like I used to. Old wounds shows where I belong, but they don't own me anymore. They're just old photographs hanging on the wall, reminders of the man I was before. Old wounds chose where I belong, and maybe they were right, 'cause every scar became a lesson, every dark road led me through the night. Old wounds shows where I belong, and after all these years I see the things that nearly broke me once are now a part of me. The morning sun came through the blinds and painted lines across the floor, but I just sat there in the silence like a man who's seen it all before. The coffee tasted cold and bitter, just like every day these days, and I kept staring through the window while another hour slipped away. I used to wake up chasing something, some ambition I could never reach. Now all I really want is quiet and a little room, somewhere to breathe. I spent so many years fighting battles nobody could see, that somewhere along the road I lost the part that once believed in me. A soulless man only seeks for peace, not fortune, fame, or victory. Not another dream to chase, or another mountain standing in his way. He only wants a place where old regrets don't follow him to sleep, where the noise inside his mind finally grows tired enough to leave. A soulless man only seeks for peace after carrying too much for too long, after learning that survival and living aren't always the same thing at all. The church bell rings across the valley every Sunday afternoon, and sometimes I still stop and listen, though I don't know what I'd say to God. The photographs inside a drawer of people I don't talk to now, and every face reminds me how much time can take without a sound. I thought becoming stronger meant enduring every wound alone, but strength can turn into a prison when you never let your burdens go. Now every scar I carry feels less like a lesson and more like proof that even the strongest hearts eventually get tired of telling themselves the truth. Maybe peace ain't waiting somewhere at the end of all these roads. Maybe peace is simply laying down the things you were never meant to hold. Maybe it arrives the moment you stop trying to outrun the pain, and finally accept that some losses are never coming back again. A soulless man only seeks for peace, not because he's given up the fight, but because he spent so many years surviving that he's forgotten what feels right. He doesn't need another promise or another reason to believe, just one night where his heart grows quiet and the ghosts decide to leave. A soulless man only seeks for peace, and after all this wasted time, I think that's all I've ever wanted. Somewhere in the back of my mind. I used to stand behind the house and stare into the dark, watching constellations scatter diamonds through the Arkansas sky. Back then it felt like every star was trying to tell a story, like there was something waiting for me somewhere farther down the line. I carried all those foolish dreams like treasures in my pocket, believing hard work and good intentions could outrun anything. But life has ways of changing course without a warning sign. And sometimes the roads you never wanted end up being yours. Maybe it was written in stars long before I learned my name, long before I knew what losing felt like or how heavy regret could weigh. Maybe every wrong turn, every scar, every goodbye I couldn't stop was already drifting through the heavens while I was making other plans. And maybe all this heartache wasn't punishment at all, just another chapter waiting patiently to play its part. Maybe it was written in stars. The years have left their fingerprints on every place I loved, on the weathered fence behind my father's house, and the lines around my eyes. There are people I still think about when the nights get quiet enough, people who became memories before I was ready to let them go. Sometimes I drive the old roads just to see if anything remembers me, but even the towns look different now than they did back then. And standing there beneath those same old stars above the fields, I realized how little of this life was ever mine to keep. Maybe it was written in stars, every mile and every fall, every prayer I whispered softly when nobody else could hear. Maybe all the things I fought against were never mine to change, just lessons hidden in the darkness, waiting for their turn. And maybe all this sorrow was shaping who I'd become, like rivers carving canyons, one silent year at a time. Maybe it was written in stars. I don't need answers anymore. I don't need to know the reason why. The older I get, the more I understand that some things arrive and some things leave, and all we really do is learn how to live between the two. Maybe it was written in stars, every victory and every loss, every hand I couldn't hold and every dream that slipped away. Maybe somewhere in that endless sky there's a place for all of it. For every broken piece of us we spend our lives trying to explain. And when they finally lay me down beneath this southern ground, I hope the night is clear enough for me to see them one last time. The same stars that watched it all. The stars remain, the years move on, and somewhere above the story goes on. beside my phone, buried under years, a photograph from long ago, and conversations disappeared. I thought I'd feel the anger come the way it used to do, but all I felt was something else. A kind of quiet truth, the kind that settles in your chest after enough time goes by. When you've replayed the same old hurt 1,000 different nights, and somewhere in those empty hours between the blame and truth, I stopped wishing things were different than the way they turned out to. The house is still the house we knew. The walls are still the same, the floorboards still remember us. Though no one says your name, sometimes I pass the diner where we used to waste our time, and now it's just another place I leave somewhere behind. I used to carry every word like stones inside my coat, till one day I got tired enough to finally let them go. I forgive you, not because it didn't hurt, not because it didn't leave a hole I couldn't fill. I forgive you, 'cause I'm tired of dragging ghosts through every room I enter, tired of having old wounds choose where I belong. I forgive you, and that's all. There's no great lesson in the end, no wisdom I can sell. Some people stay forever, some disappear as well. And maybe we were only meant to walk a little way before the road split into two and carried us away. I don't hate you anymore. Truth is, I don't have the strength for it. Ooh, The years took what the years would take. The rain fell where it had to fall. The story ended long ago. I was just the last to know. I forgive you for the things you did, for the things you didn't, for the nights I sat awake trying to understand. I forgive you, and maybe someday I'll forgive myself too. But tonight, this is far enough. The ceiling fan keeps turning slow above my tired head, like it's counting all the reasons I should have stayed in bed The mirror shows a stranger now, where I used to stand, a ghost of who I wanted to be before life changed its plans. Is coffee getting colder on the counter by the sink? And memories moving through my mind faster than I can think. I keep telling myself tomorrow's gonna feel different somehow, but tomorrow looks a lot like yesterday right now. I can feel the cracks beneath me getting wider every day, like a house that's been abandoned and forgotten in the rain. I'm falling in pieces, breaking apart, like shattered glass inside a tired heart. I'm falling in pieces, trying to survive, holding on to anything that keeps me alive. And every little piece of me keeps drifting farther out of sight. I'm falling in pieces every single night. The highway sings outside my room beneath the midnight sky, like every lonely soul that's ever lived is passing by. I hear the old floor creaking where your footsteps used to be. Funny how the quiet keeps bringing you back to me. I tried to bury all the hurt beneath work and cigarettes, but pain is ways of finding all the places that you left. And every time I think I'm finally learning how to heal, something pulls me backwards and reminds me what is real. I can feel the weight of all these years settling in my bones, and I'm getting tired of carrying them alone. I'm falling in pieces, breaking apart, like shattered glass inside a tired heart. I'm falling in pieces, trying to survive, holding on to anything that keeps me alive. And every little piece of me keeps drifting farther out of sight. I'm falling in pieces every single night. Maybe some people are built for this world, maybe some people belong. Maybe I spent too many years pretending to be strong, and maybe all this damage is deeper than it seems. Maybe I've been slowly breaking long before I noticed me. Long before I noticed me. I'm falling in pieces, breaking apart, like shattered glass inside a tired heart. I'm falling in pieces, trying to survive, holding on to anything that keeps me alive. And if tomorrow finds me here, still fighting through the night, I'll gather all the pieces left and try one more time. saw the things I tried to hide before they showed their face. You heard the lies I told myself and watched them take their place. I said that I was doing fine, I said I'd be okay, but every time you looked at me, you knew I'd lost my way. You knew I'd lost my way. I thought I had more time to change, more time to turn around, but every step I took from here just led me farther down. Witness to my decadence, you watched me come undone. You saw me trade the man I was for who I would become. Witness to my decadence, you stayed through every scar. You watched me sink a little more than I already was. Already was. You watched the light leave from my eyes, a little day by day, not all at once, not in a flash, just slowly fade away. I had 100 chances left to turn this thing around, but every road that led me up was one I turned back down. Where someone falls, no single thing goes wrong. It's just 1,000 little steps you take for far too long. Witness to my decadence, you watched me come undone. You saw me trade the man I was for who I would become. Witness to my decadence, you stayed through every scar. You watched me sink a little more than I already was. Oh, oh, Witness to my decadence, the saddest thing I know is you were there through all of it and never chose to go. Witness to my decadence, the part that hurts the most is while I was losing myself, I was losing you as well. You as well. I wonder who'll be standing there when they lower me below, and if they'll tell the stories right or leave some things unknown. Will they talk about the good I did, or all the roads I missed, or how I spent a lifetime chasing things that didn't exist? I never was a perfect man, I never claimed to be. I made a home for my regrets and carried them with me. And every choice I thought I'd bury somehow left a mark, like faded names carved long ago into an aging heart. When the final song plays at my funeral and the last goodbye hangs in the air, I hope somebody remembers the man I tried to be, not just the weight I chose to bear. When the final song plays at my funeral and the flowers fade beside my name, I hope they know I kept on going, even when I lost my way. There were nights I sat alone with thoughts too heavy for the dark, watching old memories drift through my mind like falling sparks. There were people I should have called and words I should have said, but time has a way of moving on while we stay stuck instead. I held on to some heartaches longer than I needed to, and blame myself for things that never really were my fault to lose. But looking back now from the distance of these passing years, most of what once felt important disappeared. When the final song plays at my funeral and they gather underneath the grave, I hope they talk about the laughter too, not only all the pain. When the final song plays at my funeral and they carry me away, I hope they know I fought my battles, even on my weakest days. There ain't no perfect ending, there ain't no grand goodbye. Most lives are just a collection of reasons we survived, and maybe that's enough. The years move faster looking back than they ever did before, and every closed chapter now feels smaller than it was. The people that I loved are scattered somewhere through my mind, like old songs on the radio you never leave behind. If I could leave one thing behind when my time finally comes, it wouldn't be a monument or something carved in stone, just proof that I kept standing through every rise and fall, and gave this life whatever I had left it all. When the final song plays at my funeral and the room grows quiet one last time, I hope somebody smiles instead of crying for too long, and remembers that I tried. When the final song plays at my funeral and the preacher was back then. When the final song plays at my funeral, that's all I want them to understand. I wasn't looking for perfection, I was just doing the best I can.